Hello.
Hello, Choma, good evening.
We were concerned for a minute because we couldn't hear a thing. So
I was just waiting for everyone to arrive.
Hello, Choma, good evening.
Oh, wow.
only you they talk, only you they repeat yourself by yourself.
Don't mind me, I don't know what's happening. I think, can you hear me now? Is there like that? You can hear me clean and clear now, Abby. Hello?
Hello,
Mike.
sir. We can hear you, sir.
All right, welcome everyone. We're still waiting for Mr. Eric and Sheung Ajayi, but I think we'll just start off. They will join us and every other person. So, all right, great. Welcome to the grand finale of the Nigerian Voice Acting Contest, NVC 2021. Make some noise. We have come a long way, and it is a beautiful thing that today we are here for the last session, let's put it that way. Nigerian Voice Acting Contest, of course, is there or was started to showcase, to train, to help voice actors, come to the fore. So it's beautiful that we're starting it. This is something that has never been done, and we are doing it, and we are super happy that we are the ones doing it. And big shout out to the entire team. These guys are amazing. You're the reason this is happening, to be honest. Nike, Blessing, Pikbe, Mayokun, Tola, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all you do. And I can't thank the judges enough. These guys have been so super amazing. I remember a couple of sessions, even with the tiredness, long days, long schedules, they still made it here. Thank you so much. To our judges, you guys are amazing. Thank you for doing this with us. And of course, our sponsors. I can't help but I have to call all of your names. And sometimes it's difficult for me, but I have to do it because you went out of your way to support us. Thank you so much, the Fashion Academy Abuja. Thank you, Showgear. Thank you, PR Fusions. Thank you, Trillion Box Company. Thank you, Zane Engineers. Thank you, Pondit Music. I say Pondit Music. Wow. Pondit Agency. Thank you so much, Nose Haven. Thank you, Young and Cerebral. Who am I missing? Am I missing anyone? But thank you all for your support. You're also the reason we are doing this. All right. So the way it is, we started out this competition or this contest with over 60 people actually, and then we had to break it down and break it down and break it down. The judges were sometimes it's a bit difficult, sometimes we'll have a good laugh, but today we have the final 5. I mean, it's been a journey, and it's beautiful. Final 5, top 5, whichever one you want to call. But today we're going to know who the winner of NVC 2021 is. Who will it be? I don't know. I'm sure the judges don't even know, but their performance tonight will tell us who the winner will be. So congratulations to the top 5. Of course, we have T-Code, we have Emeka, we have Fumilayo, we have Easy Perry, we have Charles. You guys have come a long way, and it's beautiful that you did this. Everybody's a winner, like we keep saying, but you guys right now, as far as NVC 2021 is concerned, you are the top 5, and it's a big deal that you are. All right, so enjoy it. Right? Be proud of it. Write it in your profile if you want. Top 5, it's a big deal. All right. Yes, it's going to be a beautiful night. My name is Emmanuel Macaulay Apemi here, and I am a voiceover actor. And also, I am nothing but pencil in the hand of the creator. All right, big shout out to, let's just make welcome the amazing judges as we hit the road going. And of course, we'll hear from the judges. Please make some noise, clap your hands, faint if you have to, for the one and only Choma BBB, the big, bold, and beautiful. Make some noise. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Thanks if
Hey,
you have
Choma.
to. Hi.
Hey,
Hi, everyone.
So quickly.
Hi, Vian. Vian is here. Hi, darling. Go ahead.
All right. So quickly, NVC 2021. I mean, I know that now at some point we were afraid that what's Choma going to do? Choma has OCD with her work. What's going to happen? And at some point, I know that the contestants, some of them reached out that I couldn't sleep at night, or what's going to happen next, and stuff like that, you know. So talk to us. How has it been for you? I want your video to be up, of course. Yes. You know, how has it been for you? What would you say about this whole contest? For me, I mean, listening to the feedback, some videos that the contestants sent in, I realized that we have done something. All right, we have done something. But let's just hear from you before I talk to every other judge. We are all here. It's beautiful. All right. You are muted, ma.
Sorry, Jerry. I was going to talk, and then my ancestor, Eric, was not drinking something in front of me. He threw me off for a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay, hello guys. Well, it's been quite a journey. We have heard, and we have heard. We've heard good things, we've heard not so good things, and we've heard the things we would like to unhear and never remember it happened. But the journey has been, I think it's been quite an interesting one. And I'm hoping, of all things, above all things, that everyone who's been a part of the journey, and even those who have watched from the sidelines and listened from the sidelines, have taken away something from the experience. That for me is the most important thing, is that we make an impact, that we make an impression that helps you to work harder and push further, to where you're going. The voice industry is so vast. Listen, people, it is so vast, and people just think that it is all about not just ads, but a certain kind of sounding ad. And I hope that we've been able to demystify it as much as possible with the short frame of time that this was. But it has been an experience, and we've had some really promising sounds, voices, not be able to deliver lines. But that's the reality of life, right? That's the reality of our work. Just because you have a great voice doesn't mean that you're going to make a great voice of artist. You might not be able to interpret words, and that's where the game changes for you. Understanding character, interpreting scripts, and interpreting understandings, basically. So for those, the top 5 people today, only you know how you did share. Thank God for your life. We are hoping and praying for you. May the best, it's not, I would like to say may the best voice win, but I'd say may the best voice delivery win. Good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Choma. Thank you for that one. The next person, Sheon Ajayi, are you here? Let me just confirm. You know, this man is a busy man. Let me just confirm that he's here before I start talking. Mr. Sheon Ajayi.
I'm here, but please just give me a sec. Give me a few seconds.
Okay, cool. So this man, he's one of the judges, Eric Ekweme. To be honest, Eric and I, sometimes we fight, sometimes we argue, sometimes. But Eric is one person that I think that everyone needs on their side, because when it comes to voiceovers, Eric is very learned he's very learned in this field, and it's someone that you would always learn a thing or two from. Doesn't matter what level you are in the industry. Sheon jokingly calls him one of the ancestors, but he's a great guy that is very good at what he does, and he's very detailed. The good thing about NVC 2021 is that the people we have as judges they're critical. Let me put it that way. So please make welcome the one and only Eric Maximus Ekweme. Mr. Eric, it's been a journey. I know that at some point you said that your the guys on your team where they wanted to give you high blood pressure, and you had to, where you were literally begging them, say, please don't fall my hand. I remember you calling me and saying, if these guys fall my hand, if they allow me to lose, no, I don't want to lose to Choma. Okay, but if I even lose to Choma, it's fine. But Olua Sheun and Sheun, no, my career, it was that serious for you, and really an amazing one. So tell us, how has it been for you? What are you looking out for this night?
It's been an amazing journey. It's been crazy, for one. Sorry about the way I look right now. I'm actually under the weather. Plenty stress. You see, this is a journey I started a while back. And sometimes when I look at this new generation of voice actors coming up, I'm like, hey, why didn't they show me the way now like this? It's a fantastic idea. It's been a fantastic concept, bringing people, trying to train them from nothing or a particular level to the point where you can go out and confidently interpret any script you get. It's been fun. It's been crazy. Yes, I did have my blood pressure rise. The members of my team, well, anyway, God will judge them. It's been a fun experience. And like I mentioned the very first day we started, whatever we say to you guys, it's not us bringing you down or giving that demeaning feeling to what you're doing. It's us trying to churn out all the chaff so that we can get to the harvest on time. And it's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a difficult journey because you're going to have to meander through all the loopholes of the business. But the good thing about it is that as long as some of us have already started where we are, the door will be opened. The journey won't be as bad for you guys as it was for us.
Right.
So I'm glad that are here. You guys have done an amazing job so far. Some fell off the wagon, and like I mentioned in the training session we had yesterday, the fact that you don't win this competition does not mean you will not be successful in this business. Winning this competition doesn't translate to being the best voiceover artist in the land. I've had long-term rivalries with some of the biggest voices in the industry, and we're friends, as in we're very good friends. Choma and I call each other almost all the time. We'll yab, we'll pick fights with each other when we're working, but afterwards we hug, we kiss, and then we continue with our lives, because at the end of the day, you're building a community of some of the best people on the planet. 19 period, it was crazy. I've become a homebody. But the thing about it is that the beauty of community is that no matter where you are, you guys grow together, sharing information. I've called you a couple of times, asking you a couple of things as well, King E. So, it just tells you how beautiful this industry is, and, where we're aiming for, what we're aiming at, to get this industry to the point where jobs will flood in on all genres and that will be recognized by the international bodies. So for me, it is a fantastic concept, building the next generation of voice actors today through this contest. So kudos to you guys, the organizers. Kudos to the sponsors for coming through for us. I for like compete, especially for that microphone. We can do some upgrade, but can you organize a master competition?
You know that I mentioned that, but the only challenge that I had was who will judge the ancestors. I
wanted to say the same thing. Who will judge? Who will judge?
What would be their base? I'm sure that Sheon Ajayi will not want to judge.
We'll bring back some of the legends.
No, because
no, we'll bring some of the legends.
We'll bring some of the legends.
Some of the highest, the forefathers that are.
See, the ancestors have forefathers.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
you know that
Exactly.
wait,
The ancestors have forefathers. So
They have found this spirit.
and they are all alive.
Uncle I. We know that the forefathers,
Yes.
while we adore them and give them the reverence that they deserve, their time and our time not be the same time. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Finish the sentence in your mind.
We
you.
Understand you, Chioma, and
If you
that's
know,
why
you know.
I will also suggest that if that's going to happen, that we should talk to some people who represent the client. We should talk to some people who, people who are in media, who buy the services of voiceover artists. Yes, I think so. I think at least one person should be on the panel that does that.
We should have this conversation because
yes.
you're gonna need more than just one field of judges.
Exactly.
You're gonna need like a plethora of like a variety.
Yeah,
but they have to be experienced judges. Because
okay, we'll cross that.
If we're going by what Sheung said, Sheung remember. A lot of times now we consult for them.
Yeah, well, true.
Okay, this is a talk for another day. This is a
okay. Bye bye.
This talk is a long talk. Is a talk for another day. Of course, we would have a sit down and then talk about it. But for tonight, let's go on. The next person, the judge that I'm going to call tonight is Oluwaseun. Now, Oluwaseun is how will I put it? I remember the first time I met Oluwaseun. It was a class. She looked like, all those kind of students that are like A students in class. They are just looking at you like, what do you know? That kind of thing. And before you know, I realized that at the end of the day, she's very intelligent, all right? She knows what she's doing or saying, and she is very open to learning and growing, and she's an on-air personality that when you hear her voice, you're not going to say a hi. You just look you like this. Everything just makes sense, just the calm, just the, that kind of thing. So Oluwaseun has been, the thing is, she has been thorough, okay? Now, she has shocked me in many ways since this contest began. All right. You know, those kind of people that you're like, okay, let's just put her somewhere here in the middle. And then she opens her mouth and she's like, yeah, you'd be like, what's going on? How did this, that kind of thing. So please make welcome one of Nigeria's finest voices, Oluwaseun R. Olusegun. Make some noise.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, Eric. After briefing me and pointing, choking my eye with your
and finger. By the way, Seun always had one adjective, one phrase, or one word we should use describe performance that every one of us will now be like, ah. All right, go on.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey, actually. Very, very interesting. And to put it into words will have me taking the whole of today because it's been very interesting. I have seen many sides, from being a voiceover student myself a couple of years back to being here and judging others and just experiencing different voices, hearing some perspectives, seeing people's anger, people's passion, people's disapproval of criticism. It's been lovely. And of course, one very salient point that I feel has been established in this competition is that you have a great voice does not necessarily mean you're going to make a great voiceover artist. And it's been lovely seeing people get wind of that mentality. I'm quite sure for everybody who has been a part of this competition, especially the ones that have made it thus far, that they've been pushed beyond their comfort zone. Because ordinarily, like I mentioned last week, I'm not sure you would pick up your phone or your recording equipment to just test all kinds of scripts. And especially when you test them, when you try those scripts, you're most likely to tell yourself, oh, damn, I sound good, but you do not sound good to others. So yes, I'm happy that you've been able to hear different kinds of opinions and takes on what you think you sound like, and of course, polish and brush up. So I am sure, except you don't want to be true to yourself, I am sure that this competition has stretched you and you will not go back to, permit me to use mediocre, you will not go back to how you have been before, because it is step further. And again, I think one of the things that this competition has also done for everybody that has been a part of it, truthfully and genuinely, is that it has given you access. For instance, you've been on different kinds of team. Okay, not different kinds of team, on the different teams of the judges. You have been on Eric's team, on Chima's team, on Sheon Ajayi's team. So you have had a one-on-one interaction with them. They know you now to a certain extent. So you can reach out to them, they are like your discipler in word, for the lack of a better word. So they know you now, and that gives you that access to them. So it's better. So if you're not winning the microphone, if you're not winning the money, you have one access. And trust me, access is a very important thing in this industry. I mean, one of the things also that this voiceover competition has done, one thing I think you should take away from it is that, like the other judges have mentioned, this is not about criticizing you or making you feel bad about yourself. But the truth is, there is this Yoruba adage that says, one tree does not make a forest. Now, this thing that we're doing for you, we're doing it for ourselves, because when we have better opinion about this voiceover industry from the outsiders, it's all, when we're all good, when everybody hears different voiceover artists and they know that, yes, they know their audience, it's also paving the way for the others. So it's like we are all helping each other. So it's not that we're trying to whitewash you or make you feel bad. It's just that we're saying, see, this is where we all should be, so that people will give us the respect and the money that we all deserve. So, yeah. So I hope you've been able to, again, take the rice and throw away the stone from this competition, because it's been an absolutely lovely one. And not to mention the time with the judges, all the jabs, all the banter, everything. So I certainly will do this over again if I am given the opportunity. Oh yes, Eric, I see you with your non-existent jabs and blows. And yeah, where's your bottle of cashew? I'm done. Thank you.
You better run. Thank you so much, Oluwaseun. Thank you. Last but not least, the judges tonight is Sheon Ajayi. A few people have reached out to me to think that I am Sheon Ajayi. I don't get the resemblance, but they I don't understand it, but it is well. Sheon has been my friend for a while. All right.
I think it's the darkness.
And I usually say that there are some friends that when you are small, they will be your friends. As soon as they become big, they'll just say this guy has passé, never big rich now, major the one side, that kind of thing. But Sheon Ajayi is one person that anytime or most of the time when I call him, he responds, and if he does not pick my call, he ensures to call back. He's like a brother and someone that is very thorough with his work. All right. I remember the voiceover conference. Sheon started talking. I was shocked at first. I was like, because I didn't see that coming. And the perspective he started from, I know say that they be like say internet come, say ancestors came in, village people stepped in, but he carries some level of not just knowledge, but wisdom that comes with it. And plus experience, plus the fact that he's one of the most celebrated Nollywood actors, by the way. And it's a privilege to have him on this team, on this, the contest. So please make welcome one of Nigeria's finest voices, voiceover actor, Nollywood star and celebrity, Sheon Ajayi. Make some noise.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Thank you for the introduction. It carried plenty weight. Please, I'd like to first of all acknowledge my ancestors. They say that we must give honor to those whom honor is due. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of my
ancestor number one.
The voiceover uncle.
You write on for paper.
If you like to, grandma for
acknowledge the presence of my voiceover ancestor in the person of the Honorable Eric Ekweme. Many of you know him as Maximus. Many of you know him as the voice of Etel. Many of you know him as that guy that you hear on the radio a lot. And I also like to acknowledge Choma BBB Okwala. She is a very big influence on my career in voiceover. And I just like to acknowledge. You are not permitted to raise your hand or make any comments on this, Mr. Max.
With due respect.
Let us just
she's number one female category.
Receive the respect we are giving you, sir. Receive this respect.
She's number one female category. Let me just state it now.
Add that one.
Yes, I also like to add that Choma BBB is going to be my personal coach after this competition. After saying that, Sheung, I like to acknowledge the presence of my coach George Sheung, just a few years ago she was a student and now she's in this place. I respect your commitment to growth. I respect your consistency, and I like to just say thank you for being an example to many coming behind you. I also like to acknowledge my friend and my brother, who, by the way, is the first professional studio engineer that took down my voice in my career. And that is King E. Yes. He's my first ever voiceover job. King E recorded it and edited it. So, I'd just like to say this is a privilege for me. I'd like to acknowledge all the students, the guys who I coached, and of course, everybody who I made comments on their work. I just like to say, of course, once again, it's nothing personal. It's just us. It's just us peeling away at what's not needed to get to the goal, to get to the treasure. God bless you all. I wish you all the best today, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sheung Ajayi. I think
well spoken by soon to be
spoken like a wise man that you are. Thank you so much. It's been a journey with every one of you. I really appreciate your effort and your consistency as well. Let's just jump right into it. Let's talk to the contestants. We have with us Charles Ace Wonders. We have Kolade T-Code. We have Fumi Akintade. We have Ezekiel, and of course, Emeka. I hope all of you are here, because if you are not here, so that we know the first person we are saying to go home. All right. So,
well, yes, sir.
Okay, great to know that you're here. All right, and sure, I remember saying that your videos have to be on so that we can see you guys and all of that. It's important as well. All right, the judges can also say what they want you to do part time. They have the liberty to do that if they feel like, okay, do something or say something for them to hear or see something. This is the grand finale, so that is also allowed. Mr. Sheung Ajayi, please.
Hi guys, I just wanted to ask. I think that because this competition is really more about the contestants, and I know that we're streaming live. I know that I know that voiceover work tends to be more anonymous than it is than all other kinds of creative work. So, but what I would like to appeal for us to do is let's show who the students are. Let us see their faces. Let's highlight them. Let's highlight their videos and all, so that we even know who we're talking about. So if I see Charles or I see T-Code, so we know them. Let's just turn on our videos and all of that.
Thank you so much, sir. That's the whole idea. I understand that. I understand the concept of it being just voice, all right? But I'm also a very strong believer. I'm someone that believes that, your voice plus your face, I think it will take you farther than just your voice, in some cases. And the world we are in right now, there's that facial, people want to say, okay, this voice is really good. Who's the person behind the voice? They will also want to know. So if we are able to say, okay, this is the guy doing this amazing work and we're able to present it, I think it makes sense, all right? It's a win-win for everyone. Okay, so Our first contestant for tonight is bang, 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 bang. Emeka. Emeka, are you here? Talk to us. And I hope you're ready as well.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Emeka. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Wasn't actually expecting me to be the first because I was mentioned last.
It's okay. The last shall be the first. We're just fulfilling scriptures, sir. So okay. I am sure that your internet is fine today. Because yes. I remember Choma making a statement. What did she say? Aliens have taken over. I hope that today you will not let aliens take over your internet. So the first thing we're going to do, this is really going to be simple, or it's a grand finale, but we want it to be as quickly as possible or as easy as possible. All right.
All right.
So we have 5 of you guys, and 2 people will have to, 2 people will of course have to be out completely, and then we have the first position, second, and then of course the third. And the judges are looking at you, pinning down things, and it's going to be the way. All right, so it's left for you to do your best. Talk to us, tell us your name, what script you're going to be doing, and then you just hit it. All right, and we'll talk to the judges to give you feedback, what they think, and all right. That. All right.
Okay.
Judges, are we good? We're good to go. Let me just confirm from my. All right, fantastic. All right, Emeka, over to you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Onochie Emeka, and I'll be doing a narration script about Optimus Prime. So I could go ahead.
Absolutely.
All right.
But how are you feeling right now, though?
I'm a bit tensed. Honestly, I'm a bit
breathing. But just relax, enjoy it. All right, enjoy the ride. Okay, right. Let's go.
Optimus Prime. Sorry, take that again. Optimus Prime, known in Japan as Convoy, is a fictional character created by the Transformers franchise. He is a Cybertronian, a fictional extraterrestrial species of sentient, self-configuring modular robotic life forms, a synergistic blend of biological evolution and technological engineering. In almost every version of the mythos, Optimus is the leader of the Autobots, a faction of Transformers who are rivals of the Decepticons, another faction. He is defined by his strong moral character and is almost always portrayed as the primary hero of the story, opposing the evil Decepticon leader, Megatron. The end.
Okay. Thank you, Emeka. Our judges, over to you. Sheun Ajayi.
Hi guys. What's your name? Because your name says user here.
Onochie Emeka.
Okay. Never mind my aggression in asking that question. So I liked it. I liked how I liked the description of it. I like that you sounded confident. You sounded like you knew what you were talking about. While I was listening to you, I wanted to know who this Optimus guy was, we're at the stage in the competition where you definitely are supposed to bring your A game. So we're in a place where we're going to lay you beside all the rest and how well they did and make a decision. So I just say right now, I'd say well done. I liked it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sheun Ajayi. Oluwaseun Olusegun.
Hi, Emeka.
Hello,
certainly it was good. But I do have a but. You started out well, but at some point I felt like you were reading to me. I don't know if I'm the only one that felt that. I felt like you were reading to me. And aside that, there was some part where your sentences were lost. So it was like you rushed through them. They were not properly pronounced, and I felt like I didn't get what you were saying. So maybe to that, I think as much as your voice sounded relaxed, it is definitely rich, but I felt maybe because you have the script right in front of you, and because we are here, you do not have that mentality of this is a production, because you felt like you were reading to us. So I am trying to make that excuse for you. So for now, tentatively, let's keep it in the cooler. We'll come back.
All right. Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you, Oluwaseun. Eric Ekweme.
You see, I don't like oppression. I don't like it when you say something in the microphone and then you sound like one demigod came out from somewhere. Like you're proud. You're proud. Eh? What's wrong with you? Eh? Because your voice is rich like that.
Now, because in near screen talk, voice big like that, still in near screen. This guy is proud. He's proud, true.
He's a very proud human being. And we don't like proud people. We love them. Okay, so that was a good read. I like the fact that you listened to some of the things we said yesterday. However, like Oluwaseun pointed out, you at some point sounded like you were reading. I know because of the big words that were somewhere in the middle. I know that. I've seen the script. The words were big and it was a mouthful. So it's understandable. You might have to learn to breathe through them. I would have preferred it a little more dramatic in those middle points. But overall, it was a good thing. Let's just hear what every other person has to do. And then, if you're lucky,
Right.
you're the top 3.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Eric. Choma BBB.
Hi, Emeka.
Hello, good evening.
Like Eric and everybody said, you took some of the pointers from yesterday, and I like that. The only thing I have beef with you for is what tends to happen to young voiceover artists when clients are in front of them. You forget yourself sometimes because you get nervous. You start to think about how they're interpreting what they're hearing as opposed to just staying in the moment. And we've talked about staying in the moment through the training process till now. So you got distracted. You at some point almost felt like you were trying to, look out and see if the reactions were warm. That's what threw you off, which is what Oluwaseun was talking about. You have to pay attention. Look, the moment a mic comes on, everybody else disappears. It's that person that you're talking to with that script that you're talking to. Forget about everything else. If they stop you, they stop you. And guess what? They will so many times if you're not careful. But that's the name of the game. How much can you stay in the moment every single time that you speak or that they say action? This was a good attempt. And I say a pretty good attempt judging from yesterday. You calmed down, you let your words breathe, and I observed all of those things that we're talking about yesterday. You did. You let your voice show. This is the first time, as far as I'm concerned, through the competition, that people actually, those who hear your voice naturally, we who have heard your voice naturally as yesterday, for instance, we actually heard you let that voice flow and breathe, and you enjoyed, your talk. So good one. Good one.
Thank you very much.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Oh no, what happened?
I'm sure aliens
It's
just
clicking on ice again.
They move
These
from
alien
Emeka.
invasions, they are becoming menu.
They are going to take over the world last. AI is the new way. So they can wake up now. Some
People
people
like
just
us.
be beefing others. Some people just be beefing others sometimes, and then you just pop, just show yourselves.
Okay, I think we should
Vian is here.
just take a minute to wait for Emmanuel to come back.
Yes, we will. Vian, hi.
Hi, Vian. Who's Vian?
You don't know Vian 007. Vian
Wow.
herself.
I need to meet her.
Vian of City FM, the former City FM, as in former, yes, she used to
Formerly
work
from
City FM.
Formerly.
That is it. English, Beke Wabara.
And you are supposed to be my coach now.
See, let me tell you something. I am doing somebody just sent me a bunch of Ghanaian words and songs that I have to voice as part of an audiobook. It's scaring the bejesus out of me. My brother. The person sent
Charlie.
I'm telling you, the names of places and people, and even beyond that, literally songs in like Ghanaian songs. Absolutely. And I'm supposed to read it and sing back. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but this is our work. We'll do it. So plenty languages is getting in the way. Don't be hungry. Yeah.
I'm praying for you.
As long as it's in Ghanaian cities.
I'm calculating Ghanaian cedis in Nigerian currency right now.
I wish you the best of luck.
More value, so that's better.
Okay, by the way, all the other contestants, this is your chance to just relax and laugh. Because
they look like, some of them look like
you need to let go of this tension. Fumilayo has not even turned on her
Charles is already
like
green.
all this one that
Charles
is
already green veins. Yeah.
Is
Charles already green veins, yeah. Like
Fumilayo, if you don't turn on your video, you're lucky.
Where is Fumilayo? Let's spotlight her. Who's the host?
Fumilayo, put on your video.
She have put it on.
You see?
Fumilayo, say something.
Before.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening to you too. Did you not hear good evening?
Everybody just relax. Tolu has been rubbing his head. Tolu Lokwe has been rubbing his head since like, hey, Jesus.
I'm not versed, so I feel like one of the contestants is afraid today. So they just cut off, they wrote to Zoom and cut Kinky off. They cut him off from his own Zoom meeting.
But that would be counterproductive.
No, but so that they can breathe and catch themselves before, Kinky can just turn and just say it's you.
Hello? Hey, off him now.
Off him.
Off him now.
Press Control Spoil. Control Spoil, you see her there, that left side.
That left side.
Wow.
You guys, I hope you're relaxed and good to go.
Please relax. Please relax. There's a popular Nollywood director who helps people relax. So she's very funny. Her name is Mildred Okwo, and she's a very funny person naturally. And if you walk into her audition and she can see that you are tense, she just tell a joke about herself, I remember walking into the audition. So I auditioned for the movie La Femme Angela like 4 or 5 years ago. And when I walked into the audition, so she had given us a 2-page monologue to do, and it was hard. And I walked into the audition. I was supposed to also act alongside Rita Dominic, and I was supposed to be Rita Dominic's love interest. I was like, what? Leave me? So I walked in, and the first thing she said was, you know what? If you feel nervous, just think about my big stomach. So she's a bit heavy set, and the whole room, like even our cameraman, almost fell over. But it helped me to relax into it. So, contestants, I don't have a big stomach, so I can't help you. But I can just say
I have something similar.
You need to relax. Yeah.
Choma and I have something similar. In fact, sometimes the client thinks that we're crazy.
Things that
Similar
you're
as
doing.
a big stomach.
It's me and Choma. So we'll show up at production. And first of all, we'll give one of those 5-minute hugs. At that point, nobody matters. So we're just hugging. And then after the hug, we enter the booth with our scripts and then do it with Igbo accent. Choma, remember the one with Airtel? Me, you, Oma. The chick went to complain to the producer. What rubbish! I asked for English voice of artist. Why do you speak Igbo?
What happened was when she came in, she was all saucy and all dramatic. And then she was like, oh, we don't like this. Oh, yeah. When I said, okay, we looked at each other and just switched. Are you ready? Yes, I don't ready. We just went. The woman absolutely freaked out. Like all the conversation we had outside the studio, once we entered in the booth, that was it. She didn't recognize who was talking. Like, what? How? Uncle Media Man is back. Voiceover.
No, the best part about that story was by the time she reported and got back, we had removed the bad recording. We had done the right thing. She said, play back, tell them. And they played it and she heard it, like, no, go to the next one. No, go to the next one. That's not what I heard. They were using Igbo accent. We're like,
what?
That's evil.
And she never came back for a production. Never.
Wow.
Never came back.
King E, are you
back?
I'm trying to relieve some of the contestants of the heavy stomach that's worrying them.
Thank you for keeping it rolling. All right, you start song, you are not talk, you continue to sing. Choma, you know how this song goes. You still sing, and you say, make I not do anything. Let's get into the mood together now. Thank you so much. I apologize for that break. All right, so we just go on from where we stopped. I am sorry about that, really. It's not my doing, but I apologize regardless.
Sorry, I want to ask one question. Why not today? Because since we start this challenge, this competition, this thing never happened full on before like this. Why not today happen?
My sister, if you ask me. All right. Okay, so let's just go on. I know that who was talking before the thing went out. Okay, we're done with Emeka, right? We're done with Emeka. So next contestant now. Thank you, and thank you for your patience. Next contestant is Ezekiel Perry. Ezekiel, hi.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. You are in the dark. Okay, you won't give us feel. That's like movie effect. I get it.
That kind of thing.
The guy did in the mood. All right, so
darkness falls across the land.
You introduce yourself and you tell us what you're doing, and then you hit right into it. And of course, you know the rest. All right, you're just go on.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So my script is about an elephant. My name is Ezekiel Emenao, also known as Easy Perry. And my script is about an elephant in Kilimanjaro. Yeah.
All right.
Am I good? Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Going now. A young elephant takes its first wobbly steps after birth in the heartland of Kilimanjaro, named after its majestic mountain, also the highest peak in all of Africa. Treading carefully behind her mother, the young elephant learns to follow her elders, gaining a sense of safety and belonging. She is the newest member of our herd and will someday establish herself as the leader of our own herd. But our time will come soon enough. The end.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that one. You know, the good thing I like about this night is that we can hear the voices the way they are. No embellishments, no effects, no music. So this is the real deal. All right. Thank you for that one. We'll start with Oluwaseun R. Olusegun. She's shaking her head. Today is grand finale. Talk to us, please.
Why? Why does it have to be me? Okay. I'm also processing it actually. Ezekiel, hi.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, thank God.
Okay, so that's thank God. I had issues with your pronunciation. I did. And as a result of that, I was distracted because in my head, it was like I was trying to help you balance, like, oh, you shouldn't have said it this way. You shouldn't have pronounced it that way. You started off tensed, no doubt. So because of that, but towards the end, you were able to stabilize yourself. I like the fact that you were able to give a bit of a feel of a bit of drama, you know, while you were describing or narrating that. It was not so bad. I don't think it was that bad. So it was lovely enough. But you know, let's keep it to the side.
Let's keep it on the side. All right, Mr. Eric Ekweme.
Hi, Ezekiel.
Boss Eric.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm fine, boss.
Calm down. Okay, so yes, Sean pointed out those things, but we did have that conversation with you yesterday, and we said it's something you have to work on going into the future. I'll say it's a minute speech impediment which can be resolved with proper training. Please feel free to disturb Oluwaseun. She's a speech therapist as well, so she can help you with that.
You say
what? Are you not a speech therapist as well?
No, sir.
Are you not a speech therapist as well?
No, I am. It's not me.
I have named you one. Please,
It isn't me.
Thank you.
It isn't me.
My first speech therapy of the night.
Okay, so aside that, you were nervous, and we had a conversation yesterday as regards what style do you do? Do you do it documentary style or do you do it narration? You know, there's something I learned many years ago. They say commercials sell, narrations tell. You're supposed to tell a story. Now, what you did today was you took, let me take the bread from here. Let me take the butter from here. And I'll rub it together and let's hope that it will come out as bread and butter. It was risky to try that. I had told you, and even Choma mentioned it especially, specifically telling you that it's either you do one devoid of emotions or you do something that has a little drama inside of it. So today you gambled. Could it work? Yes, it could. But be careful. Some clients want distinction. They might ask you, give me 2 takes. So they would want something story-like, and they want something more descriptive in terms of documentary. But in all, it was a good attempt, and keep your fingers crossed.
All right, thank you so much. Seun Ajayi.
Sure.
Hello, Easy Perry.
Hello, sir.
Good
evening.
Good evening. I was listening for it. I was listening for your technique, and I heard, just as Eric said, I heard two styles in there. I had two styles. I heard, standard docu narration, and I heard a bit of telling, a bit of, storytelling. And so I was yo-yoing in and out of it, like, where is he gonna stay? Where is he gonna stay with this? Stay. Then he moves over and stay. Then he moves over. So I feel like if you had found a good middle ground and stayed on it, it would have sounded better. Altogether though, it wasn't a bad performance. It wasn't something that was, oh, this is so hard to listen to. No, it wasn't. It was a good performance. It was all right. But, like I said to the other guy, we're going to lay you all against each other tonight, and it's who comes out top. So you are in the cooler now.
You are in the cooler. Thank you so much. Yoma.
Okay, so everything that's been said, I'll try not to repeat. The one thing that I can tell you is, I'm going to be honest with you, and that's because as much as we know the work that you have done between yesterday and today, blunt truth, you're still you've distracted in two ways. So the distraction has come from the way that you were not sure whether to do a document. And I'm glad, remember that yesterday, Eric tried to explain to you the difference between a documentary and a narration, right? Number two, though, the words, when the words are mispronounced, that is a distraction. So if you put those two together, for somebody, you might just actually turn them absolutely off from the entire thing. Not that you don't have a lovely voice, and not that you don't have the tendency to be really good. But I would say to you, after this entire competition, you need a lot of work. First, you need someone that is going to basically be able to point these things out to you, because the knowing that you're getting certain things wrong is the very first step to where you're going. You should know the words that you have a hard time pronouncing. Now, I understand that sometimes you might not directly know. So you need someone in your space that would be honest enough to point out some of those words. And sometimes, for some people, they're H factor situations. For some people, it's a TH, it's different things. Yours seems to be a combination of two or more from what I've heard lately. So what I would ask you to do is get yourself a vocabulary book. You need to get someone that probably will point out if it's a pattern. Oh, it's a H factor thing, and then the TH, or I have a problem with the R's, or whatever it is. They need to point those things out to you, and then you can do the homework of, this is how I tell people who have H factor. If you want to fix your H factor, you can. It's a conscious decision, and it will take you some time, but you will get there. Get your vocabulary book, write down those words that you find hard to pronounce. Every day, I would say write 10 every week. And then at the morning before you head out of the house, try to pronounce those words the way they should be, right? Pronounce them, repeat them a few times, and then head out. As you go about your day, try to use those words. Try to find a way to use those words consciously, trying to pronounce them correctly, right? And then when you come back at the end of the day, before you go to bed, go back to those words and try to pronounce them again. I would also say, you don't need somebody that's directly sitting by you, right? You can also send them voice notes, and voice it, and they might send you the right one, and then you can voice and hear yourself and then listen to what they're doing. These are small ways we can, now that everything is automated, basically, you can learn this, you can fix this in your space. So start doing that now. And I say that to say, start doing it now before you enter the mainstream of voiceover artistry, because it will be hard for you to level up with everybody if you don't fix that. That would be a major impediment. So think about it. But your voice is beautiful, and I know you have tendencies to be amazing. You just need to work on those things, because if not, they'll come back to bite you. You can't imagine someone refusing turning a job down because you pronounced one word incorrectly. I'm done.
Thank you so much, Choma. Thank you for that one.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
We have 3 more contestants to go for the night. We're gradually coming to, finding out who the winner is. And our next contestant for this night will be Tolu Kolade, T-Code. Hello, T-Code.
Hi, Coach. Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Welcome.
Yeah.
So quickly, your name, what you're doing, and then hit it or drop it like it hurts. All right, over to you.
All right. So my name is Tolu Kolade. You call me T-Code. And I'll be doing a read from the Bible, the Living Version. That's Genesis chapter 1, from verse 1 to 7. So here it goes. When God began creating the heavens and the earth was a shapeless, chaotic mess, with the Spirit of God brooding over the dark vapors. Then God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared. And God was pleased with it and divided the light from the darkness. He called the light daytime and the darkness nighttime. Together, they formed the first day. And God said, "Let the vapors separate to form the sky above and the oceans below." So God made the sky, dividing the vapor above from the water below. This all happened on the second day. That's it.
Great. T-Code, well done. All right, let's hear from the judges. Eric Maximus, what do you think? Quickly.
So, T-Code, we had this session yesterday where we were talking about, what interpretation you should go with. And I like the fact that in spite of the fact that you went with something fantasy-based, but you didn't overdo it, not throughout the whole thing. You did it in some parts, but at least you didn't overdo it like you did yesterday, which is admirable, because it is very easy to be lost in the over drama of a fantasy kind of read. It's very easy because you won't know when you're overdoing it. And he jumped and he flew and Superman got crushed or something. But you controlled it to a certain extent, which I must commend you for. Could it have been better? Yes. However, considering what you did yesterday and what you're doing today, that's a huge jump, and I must commend you for that. So let's keep your fingers crossed.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eric. Sheun Ajayi.
Hi, Tolu.
Hi.
So here's the thing. I liked it. I wanted to listen to you. When you started, I like how you started. It drew me in. I wanted to hear some more. Yes, at some point you were, you had almost entered that place where it would have been much, but you kept it measured. You kept it measured, and I think you did the job. I think you understood the assignment and you did it. And I feel like you also, there's progress from yesterday. So I like the fact that you listened. You listened to the feedback that was given to you yesterday. Good for me.
Thank you so much, Sheun Ajayi. Oluwaseun Olusegun.
Hi, Tolu.
Hi,
I hope you're good.
I am.
Yeah, that was lovely. I was not able to attend the session yesterday, but I think I came in when they had you doing a script, for the first time. And yes, compared to what I listened to yesterday and now, it was such a big improvement, or it is such a big improvement. It was enjoyable. At some point, I think you enjoyed yourself too much and you were going to go overboard, but I'm glad that you were able to draw yourself and pull the reins. And I like the fact that, you try to make that impression of God as that big guy with the deep baritone. You try to create that distinct sound between the regular narration and, the God and the other thing. So I like the fact that you were able to point that out. It was lovely. It was a lovely read. Definitely, I would say next time don't get too carried away. Yeah, don't get carried away, not too carried away. And of course, yeah, so far I think this is the most impressive for me this night. So thumbs up.
Thank you, Oluwaseun. Choma BBB, please let's hear from you.
So, Lou, you did not fall my hand, and I'm glad about that. You picked a side, you chose what you wanted to do, just what you said yesterday, and you followed through as best as you could. But of course, the natural distraction, you started to run. And that's the key. That's how one of the ways you know that you are getting carried away. You start to run. You just went, then you caught yourself. I liked it. It's again, these are things that over time you will learn to balance. But everybody, all the guys in the room, all the guys that have been here from the beginning and those who have made it to top 5, remember to stay in the moment until that moment, that script, that thought, that idea is done. Stay in that moment. This is a very good leap from yesterday. And I am very happy. Unlike last week. And you know that we have this beef that's gonna stay for a while. But yes, this is so far, I would say, the best improvement from yesterday. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Choma. Thank you so much for that one. We'll just go to the next contestant, and the only woman standing, the one and only Funmilayo Akintade. Fumi, hi, what's good? Fumi, are you there?
I am with you. Hello.
Hey, what's good? How you feeling this night?
Okay. I'm good. I'm fine. Okay.
All right. Fantastic. So basically your name, what you're doing tonight, and then drop it like it's hot. Okay.
I am Oluwafumilayo Akintade. I will be doing a scene from Bling Lagosians. Yes, that's it. Okay, so can you hear me just to be sure?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, we can.
All right. My party must be unrivaled in the land of eco-partydom, and with even more splendor than my 50th. With the big boys in the inner caucus of the Lagos elite, the custodians of the Lagosian class, the 1% of the 1%. Frankly, anyone who hasn't gotten an invitation should reassess their reason for being on this planet in the first place. So, did you understand all that I said? Any questions? That's all.
Okay. Thank you so much for that one. Judges, your turn. What do you think about that performance? All right. We'll start with Seun Ajayi. Mr. Seun Ajayi, are you with us?
Yes, I am. I'm surprised that you called me first.
Don't be surprised.
We're in the middle of dinner.
So here's the thing. You did it off book. Fool me.
I'm with you.
I don't believe you 100% is my thing. I don't believe you 100%. I'm around like 60. And when I say believe you, what I mean is, hearing that, I'm not believing that somebody is really saying that from their heart, or just trying to be it. Do you get? So for me, it's still about 60%. There was a lot of information thrown at you yesterday. Yes, there is an improvement. Yeah. Yes, there is an improvement, but I don't believe you yet, 100%.
All right, thank you so much, Chinua Ajayi. Choma.
I was hoping you won't call me first because I didn't know how others would take this. And I didn't want to beat it down. Fumilayo Akintadi.
Yes.
We had a whole conversation yesterday, and I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy because you still lost the essence of the conversation. When we say take your time and make, say something, it doesn't mean drag your words. Now, here's another lesson that this has taught. Just because you cram the script doesn't mean you understand the feeling of the script. Sometimes it's okay to read the script or act out the script looking at it. Because we talked a lot about the character, the personality, the poise, the aura, and part of it's almost like disdain with which she's talking about those who are not invited. You didn't observe the pauses. You ran through the sentences and you didn't give each one the weight that it was deserving of. So you didn't sound like you were in money. You didn't sound like you were the cream of the la crème de la crème. You didn't, if I heard, I mean, and this is not directed at you, but if I heard that character as it was delivered, it sounds like someone who's just dreaming but has never seen money. It doesn't have the poise, the heaviness, even if you suffered and then made money, and then now you're swimming in it, there is an attitude. Imagine that I said to you, if this, somebody's asking me, what do you think? I thought it was absolute crap. I mean, the way in which she spoke and the fashion with which she carried the words, which is so demeaning. They just reduce, that's the irritation that's the way I should feel when I hear you. And so everything that we said yesterday, I'm not very impressed because I feel like you didn't carry it half as much as we were hoping. We dwelt on you. We read your script. We gave you ideas of people to look out for. We gave you ideas of, the sorts of personalities to carry on. And I feel like that was lacking. So I'm not very happy with you. And I would love to say, oh, you tried, it was nice, but I will be doing you a disservice saying that. You did try a little, but you did not embody the character in this script in any way. The beautiful thing, and I thank God about, is that you chose the script yourself. So if we had chosen it for you, it would have been that we didn't pay attention to your personality. You chose, you were comfortable with the script. You just did not carry the air of the script. And so that's why Sharon was saying you were not believable. And that's my thought.
Thank you so much, Choma. Mr. Eric.
For me,
Hi, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. A couple of weeks ago, you were on my team, and we had a conversation about character analysis. Yes,
Yes.
and that was brought up. That was brought up again yesterday when we had the contestant session. Yes.
Yes.
Now, even as voice actors, we can't take every role. We can't get every role. There are roles, even in Nollywood, Sean can attest to this. There are roles they give some people, and you were like, no, they could have given to somebody else. It happens in almost every form of entertainment. Presenters who are badly fit for programs, voice actors who are badly fit for characters, Nollywood actors who are badly fit for, the bad fits for the characters that they are playing. It happens everywhere in this creative industry. Now, could you have pulled it off? Yes. Did you pull it off? No. Not trying to sound like us, because I, Choma, Sean, and Lua Sean, we've learned to imitate certain forms of poshness over the years of experience that we've garnered. But in your case, if you couldn't pull off the characters we gave you yesterday, I wanted a version of you. I wanted a version of you. If you can't pull off a character, you can reimagine or reestablish a character. So many movies in Hollywood and in Nollywood, the director had an idea of who would act this particular scene. But in the auditions, some guys will come with a different interpretation, and it will trigger the writers and the director like, oh no, we need to change that because this guy came with a perspective we did not envisage. I expected you to do that because I don't expect you to try and form all polished. And I warned you specifically in that character analysis session. If a pitch is too high for you to sell the character, drop the pitch a bit. That would have been more of you. At some point, you were just lost in the air. And that's why Sean was able to tell you that you're only believable 60% of the time, because I didn't hear Fumi rolling in money. I heard Fumi trying to measure up. Do you understand what I'm saying? You sounded like you were trying to. There's a standard, and if I not get this standard today, oh no, that's what you were trying to. But the thing is, this based on the character you're playing, you are the standard. But you sounded like you were trying to level up. So because of that, well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Anything can happen. You got here as the last woman standing. So I must applaud you for that. You must have done something right to get here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Perry. Thank you. Oluwaseun.
Hi. Are you holding my voice again? Excuse me. Hi, for me. You definitely did a lot of things right to get to this point. I do appreciate the fact that you crammed the script so that you can allow it flow from within you. Sadly, like everybody has pointed out, that didn't exactly work the way you thought it would. While Eric was talking about how you weren't believable enough, when I was listening to you, it was like you were daydreaming, like you were fantasizing, not that you were speaking the reality of that character. So I wouldn't say much because it's like a case of he that's down right now. I shouldn't beat you down further because they have mentioned the salient points. So please take them. I really do hope. I was actually very hopeful for the fact that you were the last lady, but I was not there yesterday when they were pointing out all of that. But one thing now, as I was listening to the drags, it reminded me of something that was pointed out last week. A person's script that was said to be more erotic than narrative, that was the feeling I was getting, because you were like, you were dragging and it was sounding sensual, and not, that was the feeling I was getting, and that's not what should be communicated. But I think you tried, you did put in effort, but fingers crossed.
Thank you, Oluwashun. Thank you so much.
Sorry. Our last contestant has been pacing.
Somebody check his blood pressure.
Let's call him.
Emergency services. Somebody should go and find this guy. He has been pacing. He's not. See now.
He's here with us. He
don't look mirror like 4 times. Like, hey, Father, I'll do you. I commit myself.
Be calming down.
Chance. All right. So Charles.
Hello.
Charles, hi. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. You know the drill. Your name, what you're doing, and then hit it. Let's go.
Okay. My name is Akano Charles, and I'll be doing a script from a commercial script from Amstel Light.
Go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go on, Charles.
Loud and clear.
If life were perfect. Sorry. Hey, magazines will never smell like perfumes. Dogs will walk themselves in hand. Well, look on the bright side. At least there's Amstel Light. It has only 95 calories, but you still get real imported taste. You don't give up a thing. Who says nothing's perfect? Amstel Light.
I think there were a lot of aliens around, so we didn't get as much as we would have loved to get, because your internet bandwidth was really low, so I could barely hear.
Why is it that
this is what happens when you walk about?
No, wait. When he was walking out, if he's not village people, when he was walking about, it was going sailing where we're looking at him. When it's time to now talk, he has to freeze.
The internet,
village people everywhere.
I think you should, close the video. It can help.
Okay, so we'll just video because I didn't pick a whole lot. Okay, so I don't think it would be fair for us to respond based on that. So you can put off the video, and then you have
just we won.
If we didn't hear you still, we'll just talk based on what we hear.
What we've heard.
Yeah. All right. So Charles, let's go.
Okay, thank you very much. Hey, if life were perfect, magazines will never smell like perfumes. Dogs will walk themselves, and algebra will really come in handy. Well, look on the bright side. At least it has only 95 calories. Still get real imported taste. You don't give up a thing. Who says nothing's perfect? Amstel Light.
Okay, we did our best. All right, quickly.
But I guess our best wasn't good enough.
We'll just respond to that. What we heard, we heard a few words, so
we heard most of it.
So we can just respond based on that. Yeah, so, Mr. Eric Ekweme, please.
Can we take some things from the first one after the second? Can we just, synchronize?
Edit. We just cut and yes, maybe we'll
mental edit.
This some mental engineering work.
Because Amstel Malta was missing in the second one, but it was dominant in the first one. So we can put the
So we just
Amstel,
carry
then
down
now light.
You are a wise man. That is why the red cap is not for nothing. Igwe.
Wow. Don't
See what I have to put up with, Choma? You see what I have to put up with? Every time. Anyway, well, I will leave you to the gods. Let me answer Charlie Chacha. Hi, Charles. See, that laugh came later. Anyway,
Oh my word.
Charles.
Sir. Sir.
Of all of the people in this session today, now you get the finest background. The house that I saw in the background, the POP alone is probably between 2 and 5 million naira.
This life is not balanced.
So I don't know understand what kind of internet you are just using now that have make you that your ancestors managed to escape through the bulletproof door and enter inside and do like this to your internet. Anyways, I've always known that you have a fantastic tone. If I'm judging by what I managed to mentally put together, you did improve from what Choma told you to do yesterday in terms of you tried to picture yourself. Probably that's the reason why you were standing in the first place. You were trying to imagine yourself as that cocky young man who has experienced some things and you're going to the bar. So I'm guessing that's why you stood up to do this. But based on that internet, it can disqualify you. I didn't hear enough, especially in the beginning, to know whether the transitions were perfect or wonderful. Your hair was a little too aggressive. It didn't sound like a warm, hey. It sounded more like, hey. And, that was kind of scary because it's if you were about to check a girl at the bar, it's probably she would throw her wine in your face. To be honest with you, you have an amazing sound. I like the way you try to interpret the script. I was listening over the 2 takes, but because of the internet, I am not sure. I don't want to give you a pass and then find out eventually that what I heard wasn't it. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Thank you so much. Oluwaseun Olusegun.
Well, like my ancestor pointed out, we are judging. No, Chima, why did you laugh? I was going to be serious until you laughed. I can't unsee it. Okay. Eric is coming from my head. All right, so like he pointed out, it's like I am going to be judging you by faith. The haze certainly was aggressive. Aggressive for the kind of script. You must stop laughing, you're distracting me. Okay, so it was aggressive for that kind of script. I mean, you want to grab my attention, but you don't want to assault me with the attention. But towards the end, I did hear, bits and pieces. It was lovely. I did like the sprinkle of life, cockiness, and I don't know the word I'm looking for right now, but I think it was a good attempt. It was a fair attempt. Your voice is delicious. I like it. But that internet, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give you a 6, actually. So
all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sheun Ajayi.
You know, Charles, I think that this script is probably the best commercial script chosen this competition so far. You know, that's one. And I think that you had really good material to work with here. And we over the bonfire yesterday, we were cajoling you and coaching you, you know, giving you advice. And I will be honest, yes, there were internet glitches, but I heard most of it. And in hearing it, you have awesome tone, you have a good voice, and you had real strong potential here, but I don't think that you lived up to it because, one, hey, I heard the hey. Two, why are you running? Charles, why are you running? why are you running? Why? The key word that we said yesterday was enjoy it. I'm jealous in the material self. You get what I mean?
Smile now.
Charles, don't worry. You did an all right job. And yes, there were internet glitches. You did a good job. You did better than yesterday, but it could have been way better.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're in the cooler.
You are in the cooler. We need to put ice on top of your head. So that all right. Thank you. Choma BBB, the big, bold, and beautiful. Talk to us. You're muted.
I've done it again. Yes, I've unmuted. Let me tell you the reason I've been cracking up here. It's not only Eric and Oluwaseun, you know where you meet. Oluwaseun said, we're judging you by faith. I'm like, what? Sheun just said the thing I've been waiting for someone to put out there. Charles, you have a beautiful voice and so much potential. When you commit to something, you give it all. Last week, you were my most impressive of all the contestants I worked with. Most impressive. And actually, you won the night last week. But I know how we struggled and we talked about pacing yourself. And you paid attention to pacing yourself. And you enjoyed yourself. And it was clear when we heard the delivery last week. This week, yes, you did improve from yesterday. Yes, I heard you enjoy yourself here and there, but we couldn't get the fullness of that enjoyment because you were running. I don't know what's chasing you, love. You already have natural, fast, and wake up kind of sound. Your voice would call anyone's attention. So there's some things that you don't need to run away with, or run to, or run from. I don't even know where you are, in what direction you are running at this point. But that running is what kind of shot you in the foot. It was good. It could have been really good. Your hey, yes, I absolutely agree. But then after the hey, you started talking, and at some point you relaxed. I could hear the relaxation, but it was taking away because of that running. You need to stop running because you have a beautiful voice. I don't know who else is going to tell you for you to believe us. I think you've got absolutely fantastic potential. I want you to pull about the network. I don't know whether they slept at your doorstep last night, and they were waiting, like the one that they caught Emmanuel's King. I think they waited until it was time for you to deliver. And they said, cut it.
Off the light.
That's why it's off the mic. No, but
Charles, can I have your voice?
Charles, you have such a beautiful voice, I promise you. And
I know
the
what to
voice
do
is
with
so
it.
enjoyable. But you can. He has the potential. I think he just gets, I don't know if it's nerves that take, I think it's nerves. Because you already were pacing and pacing and pacing. You set yourself up. The bonfire that we set up for you yesterday, you did not roast the yam finish. Today you're coming to roast the yam finish. We're all running. It was good. It could have been, had the potential to be very good. But between network and the running, yeah, that's what kills you. But well done. And I know that you're going to go places. I have no fear whatsoever about that.
Great.
Can I have your voice?
Charles. All right, congratulations to all the judges. To all the contestants. And Charles,
sorry. I need this voice.
What voice?
I want Charles's voice. I know what to do with it. You know,
Mr. Eric,
I'm done with it.
The one you are doing with your own already never reach.
Eric, you want everybody's voice.
Why you go want everybody's voice?
No, I see. It's just Emeka's own and Charles's own. See, I already have something similar to the other guys. But see those two. Oh, Barry White and this caramel.
Is it Oju Kokoro?
Charles's caramel, and milk.
You have an
honey.
Oju in your Kokoro, please.
Charles' voice is dripping. Actually, it's dripping.
All right, Charles. If not for anything, if you don't go home with the win tonight, go home with these praises. May your head swell. Just ensure that it's not burst. Do you understand? This is something to hold on to, and this is something to use and, become successful, right? So because our judges, you know by now that they know what they're saying. They are not just cajoling you. They're not trying to make you feel good. Your voice is good, and we know this, all right? It simply means that you can go far if you want to. Okay, so before we find out who the first position will go for, we'll start with who are the people going away, and then of course who are our first, second, and third. I would just want to mention quickly that the first runner-up, is it the first runner-up now? Or the winner for tonight will go home with a 50,000 naira cash prize, a Shure NV7 podcast microphone, a Shure studio headphone, a Sparta mic stand, demo recording deal worth of 150,000, and website and branding worth of 300,000 naira. That is what the winner will be going home with tonight. First runner up, of course.
You said we should not complete.
Jerry is good.
First runner up. I'm sorry, sir. First runner-up will going home with 30,000 naira cash prize, demo recording deal worth of 100K, and creative thinking training worth of 100,000 naira. And of course, every of the winners, first, second, third, would of course be having an interview session with Oluwaseun later this month, and of course, a few other places that they will be interviewing, and of course, also with voiceover workshops. So every one of them, we're going to do all of that and just positioning these guys for a bigger future. And of course, second runner-up, that's the third position, will get a 20,000 naira cash prize, demo recording deal, and of course, join us for all the waka we are going to be wakaring. All right, big shout out to everyone who has supported this. It's been amazing. And of course, our judges are also part of the sponsors of this particular contest because they've been doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. All right, so I would just call out the names now, and I'm sure that the judge, I was hoping that we just go and stay in one corner, only us, and then talk about it and come back with it. But before that, I think we should just knock out the two people that would go based on this, because you have just one shot for tonight. You've had several shots, but tonight you have just one. And we want to leave here early as well.
They must be drunk. If they've had
they must be drunk. I know. I see you, they laugh. I know that has where you're going. You know you. There is God. I'm happy for you, by the way. Choma, congratulations. You feel better today and you're strong, so you feel attack me too. So that's a very good thing. It's something to thank God for. I just remembered. So it's all right. Okay, so we have Emeka, we have Ezekiel, we have Fumi, we have Kolade, we have Charles. Those are the 5 people. Now we are going to knock off 2 right now, right here tonight. All right, judges, are we good? We're fine with that. So your mics should be open because we are going to be having these gists, and they will see us talking and gossiping about them as if they are not here. All right.
Why do you want to second this?
Why showing the shy eye? Why the shy eye?
You know, we can do breakout rooms now.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That I was thinking of a possibility of us moving and then doing that. But I'm not sure how I'm going to even have that done here right now. Okay, but it's supposed to be okay. So let me just see. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? You know what? Let's knock out the first 2 people. All right, we'll figure the rest out. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. We know who is going on, who's at this point. I am sure that we know. All right, and then when we do that, we can now say who is the first position, and we have that out, and we have the other 2 people. I think it's something that we can do briefly. We don't need to talk too much about it, really. I think so. So it's just for us to agree on that. I'll call the name, and then whether it's a yes, stay, or go away. All right, I think that works. Okay, so our first contestant for tonight, according to how they did their reads, we have Emeka. So we have Emeka. Judges, Emeka should stay or Emeka should be evicted at this moment. You know what? You can actually just send me charts and I will read it out. I think with that, it's not like, oh, it was Choma that called my name first. That's why everybody followed. Just do private, all right? Private to me. And then, all right, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Okay. Emeka. I have 1. So, okay, 2. All right, so Emeka. Now the next person is Ezekiel. Please just do the same way we did now.
As Easy Perry, yes?
Yes, Easy Perry. All right, great. All right, so Easy Perry. Okay, we have Fumi. Next person, Fumi. Wow, how are you guys this synced? Man, this is serious. They are sending me messages from different places and it's the same. What's happening? The accuracy is making me uncomfortable. All right.
As they talk, our spirits they discuss between us. I don't even know whether I'll show the type at all. But I think that I don't send the message.
If listen,
I'm typing.
All right. We have Kolade T-code. Okay. And we have Akano Charles. All right, great. Charles. All right. Wow, wow, wow. This is interesting. One person not even say one person not even say make him miss small. You guys, make it hard. I don't understand it. All right, but basically tonight, the first two contestants that will be evicting are the first person going or leaving this contest tonight is Emeka. Emeka, it's been a journey. Thank you so much. At this point, we say we'll meet at the top. Namaste. God bless you. And the next person that will be going, sorry, my bad. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
You are shocked as me, Abi.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
High neck.
Please.
I am sorry.
Steve Harvey.
But it's good. It's
Miss
good.
World.
It's the spirit of, contest like this that entered me. So it's good. You know all those hypes now. You call, so you say evicted, but it's not true. So it's just the spirit. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Emeka stays tonight. All right. Make some noise. All right. Now the first person leaving is Ezekiel. Ezekiel, thank you so much. It's been a journey. It's been a learning one. I pray that as you go, you utilize everything you've gotten and you grow. Like our judges have been saying, this contest is not a yardstick, whether you would grow for your growth or for you not being, for you not growing in the industry generally. All right. So I wish you all the best. And the next person is Fumi, is also going home tonight. Fumi, you did so well. I mean, you deserve all the accolades because out of all the ladies or the women that entered for this competition, you stood till this time. Thank you so much. And yes, so we have right now, we have Charles, we have Tolu Kolade, and we have Emeka. But one thing that we need to do now is to find out who is in the first position, who is in the second position, and of course, who will be the third, who's in the third position. I think this is interesting. All right, please make some noise for these guys. They've made it to this time. Oh wow, it is amazing that T-Code is still there, looking at the fact that he was almost evicted and he was saved by the judges.
By the whiskers.
He was by God's grace. And he went on his status and was like, what a night. All right. So please, judges, what you just do for me quickly is to just highlight who should be first position, second position, and third position out of Kolade, Charles, and Emeka. I think we're gradually coming to the end of tonight's session, the NVC 2021. Who is he going to be? Who is he going to be? Who will it be? Charles, T-Code, or Emeka? Who will be the winner? Who will wear the crown? Winner NVC 2021. Who will it be? Who will it be? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So we have, let me see. Black say change his day for this one. Aha. Let there be Emeka. Okay, so I think that we'll just go for the majority. Now only one person get one difference. So we have one, we have three.
Oru baby.
Okay.
Wait, I want to ask one question. Just
All
to be,
right.
just for, I don't know, I would say just to be clear,
Yeah.
would it be fair to mention what each person has done? You know, we heard 5 voices. So we're not, just mention each person and what they did today, if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So we have 3 people left, right? 3 people. We have Charles. Charles did the is it Amstel Malta now? Amstel Live. Amstel Live adverts. And then of course, like Eric said, I think he, even with the POP and everything, village people, they had their way and aliens took over as well. But regardless, we heard a few things, and based on that, the judges made their decision. And we have Tolu Kolade, who read from the book of Genesis, who is, by the way, according to the judges, was impressive tonight. And we have Emeka. Emeka did a narration, and the narration, Eric, the Optimus. No, was he Optimus?
Yes.
Yes, he was Optimus. So he did the Optimus, and Eric said he intimidates people with his voice, and Eric wanted to get his voice, a bit of his voice and a bit of his voice. But in all,
a bit of everything.
Imagine that.
Remember the witch in Little Mermaid.
What became the end of the Little Witch?
I beg. This is Nigeria.
And there's always beginning and end of everything. Think of the end before you start the beginning. But thank you. All right. So tonight we are going to, first of all, let me say thank you again to our sponsors, and big shout out to PR Fusions. We got all the gift items for for the judges who are yet to get their own. We will get it across to you. That's totally on me.
We love you, PR Fusions. We love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So, third position tonight. Third position goes to Charles. Please make some noise. Charles. All right. Okay. And second position, NVC 2021, goes to Emeka. Please put your hands, and T-Code is the winner of NVC 2021. Tolu Kolade.
Stand up for the champions, stand up. Stand up. Champions, for the champions, stand up.
Stand up. Oh, yo. Yeah.
Please, when he finishes his speech, let the mentor to make his speech. Thank you.
Right, which mentor?
She said mentor as an MENTOR.
Okay.
Can you imagine that? All right, congratulations, Tolu Kolade. It's been a journey. And
I want to see Tolu's face.
I know that when this whole thing started, you said you wanted to take this home, that you're coming down to Lagos to collect the gift items and all of those things. You were almost evicted, but you were saved by the judges. And today you are the winner for the maiden edition of Nigerian Voice Acting Contest online edition. Congratulations. We are happy. Of course, an alumni of Voiceover Workshop as well. We know do Ojoro, everybody know before they say, oh, he's one of them and stuff like that. All right, so we're happy that you're winning. So your win is also our win, as it is. And congratulations to Charles. And of course, Emeka, you guys have done so well for yourselves. Right? Tico, they are looking to the sky. God day your side, Abby. All right, but quickly, let's just hear from T-Code and, of course, Charles and Emeka tonight, how they feel, and we just call it a day. All right, so Okay, I think we should start from Charles. Charles, I know say you done a frown face since, you not great smile, but where are you? Let me see your face. Charles. I be Charles, don't
Hello.
Yes, let's do it. Really,
Charles, where are you?
I'm here.
Okay. All right, Charles. Third position. I know it's probably what you were not, you were gunning for the first, I know, but it is what it is. So tell me, what do you, how do you feel? How do you feel? Talk to us. And you are still frowning. You know that I am your coach, right? So behave yourself, smile.
Well, first of all, I feel like I am definitely going to go and change my network tomorrow.
Bele. The network had a hand in it. So yes, you should change it.
And all in all, I enjoyed the ride so far, and I really appreciate this opportunity, and I am forever grateful. Thank you very much.
Great. You're welcome, and thank you for being part of it. Talk about your journey on your platform. Celebrate your win. Don't look at it that, oh, it's third position. It's a big deal. All right. You know how many people entered into this competition and you are in the third place. It's a big deal. Every win is a win. So celebrate those wins. All right. Emeka.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, second place. Well, it's it's actually quite speechless right now. But thank you very much, Voice Over Workshop. Thank you very much, Nigerian Voice Acting Contest, and to the sponsors, and also to our amazing judges, Oluwaseun, Choma, Eric, Sheun, and King E. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And of course, to my fellow contestants, thank you so much too.
All right, congratulations.
Hear that voice. Can you hear that?
Congratulations.
Can you hear that voice?
Now, God give. Now, God give. Take your eyes off it.
You're lucky that I'm already married. If I had taken that voice, you know what I would have done with it?
Imagine that. You just imagine that. All right. Yes, to the winner of the night, T Code. All right, T Code. I know that when we started Voice of the Week, T Code was the winner of one of the weeks. Today he is the winner of Nigerian Voice Acting Contest. T Code is one person that he's passionate about voiceovers. Trust me, he did a training with us. He came all the way for the master's class from where is that your place again?
I was in Akure at the time.
Akure. He came all the way from Akure to attend that class. And after that, still came to meet me in the studio, was calling me, you have to mentor me and a lot of things. And today he's just growing and he's here. All right. He's here. He's the one putting in the work. I'm not the one doing the work. Voiceover Workshop, we are not the ones doing the work. He is the one doing the work and we have to give it to him. Congratulations, T Code. What do you have to say?
Oh my God. If there was anything I had planned to say right now, I can't remember. So everything I'm doing, I'm just gonna say it's straight from the heart. First of all, I am grateful to God for this privilege and the opportunity, because I first of all want to give all the glory to God. You know, what happened last week really shook me, and I knew that it wasn't about who has the best voice. Skills very important, voice is very important, and grace is also very important. So I give
celebrate grace. Celebrate grace.
I am very grateful to the Voiceover Workshop for putting on this platform. Like King E rightly said, voiceover is something I'm very passionate about. Like every day, I just do something about voiceovers. If I'm reading about voiceovers, or I'm voicing, or I'm attending a conference or watching something just to understand better. And I thank God for the voiceover workshop as well. It's a platform that I've met incredible voice actors in Nigeria, even the young ones and people that have prospects. And thanks to that platform, we are here today. I have been able to meet these amazing judges. I've met them even before this competition. Eric Maximus, very inspiring. I remember the first day I met him. In fact, I still have the Zoom session of Eric's presentation to us. It's over an hour. It's about over 400 megabytes. I kept it on my phone. I met Choma BBB as well. Amazing. I mean, I can't.
Aha, the ancestors are
Aliens.
I met amazing
they
talent.
Okay, go on. Aliens.
Okay.
But
it's too late. It's too late for the village people.
Nice.
So I can go on and on. I mean, I met this guy at Mazino, the voice of God. I've forgotten his name right now, but I met all of them. Lord
Aide.
Frank and the other, and Aide
Aide.
Adum. That's your rivalry. That's your rival. So I've been learning from these people, following them. I also met a couple of other people, not even in this clique, Mr. Remy, and a whole people like
Remy
that.
Reptile.
Yeah. So I'm grateful. I always want to learn. That's one thing about me, and I'll keep learning. I appreciate you, Voiceover Workshop. I appreciate the judges. You guys are very thorough, and you sting a lot when you're correcting us, but then it's all for the best. And thank you very much. Yesterday was very, very impactful for me. I learned a whole lot of things. I can go on and on, but I appreciate you. I want to thank the sponsors as well for encouraging a platform like this and this kind of contest. They're doing amazing. I also want to thank everybody that has been supporting me. You see, this is the contest, but outside the contest, I have a truckload of people cheering me on, always posting, reposting. A couple of them are even here right now. Vien is here. My cousin is here. A lot of people are here, and I appreciate you all. God bless you all. So this has happened. To God be the glory. I'm the winner of the first Nigerian voiceover contest, and I would not take that with levity. I'll keep striving. I'll keep striving to become better, work on my errors, my flaws, and do what I can. I hope that one day, very soon, we'll start getting awards from like SOVAS, that Society of Voice Actors Associations, something like that, and other big stuff will happen in the industry. I pray that we expand and people can do a whole lot of other things. And one more thing is, I also hope that we are able to continue with this, because we need professionalism in the industry. We need to be able to, get people that can do this thing right, not just because you have the good voice. And that's what the judges here have represented all through, and I appreciate them. I think this is where I'll just, say thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you, King E. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And that's amazing. Congratulations again. All right. So we'll just talk to one of your friends. I've heard a name when we just started. Choma said Vien is here. You mentioned Vien, and I know that I met one Vien some time back when I was with Now Music Hypertext Digital. She was a presenter. So because of that, we're going to talk to a Vien tonight. Hi, Vien. Come on, talk about your friend. No, Vien, let's hear you. Let's even see you. That's possible. Quickly, what you think about this whole idea, and then of course Tolu Lokwe.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely, we can hear you.
Hi, good evening. First of all, I want to say you guys did a fantastic job. Not just, having the top 5 contestants get to, the finale, but tutoring every single person on the platform, from the very first person to the next, to the others, to every contestant, and putting them under your wing. Like, it's something that when we started our voiceover training and what have you, we didn't really have. So for yourself and the amazing judges and Chama BBB, by the way, whose contestants emerged top 3, for you guys to take time out and just tutor these people and let them know that their talent, their voice is God-given and they can do amazing things with it. I must commend every single person that made this a success. Kudos to you guys. I love the initiative. We should do some more and we should get even bigger sponsors come the next season. I don't know, like if there's a part I can play.
That's it. We should connect. I like your spirit.
This is it. Like, this is it. I'm glad we're in the 21st century. And thank you for making it so easy, like over the internet. Because I'm sure when T-Code was like, oh, I'm going for this, I was already racking my brain, like, oh, how do I fly back into Nigeria and, you know, attend and this? But we could actually do this virtually. And it goes to prove again, it's a voice over competition. So you need our voices, not our presence right there. So it's good you guys did this and kudos to you. And well done to all the contestants. Like, it's not easy to participate. So for them, even submitting that very first entry video, kudos to them. So everybody is a winner. Shout out to T-Code, shout out to the first runner, the second runner, top 5, everybody that participated in the competition. I'm a bit emotional right now. T-Code, congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Hope to talk to you soon. And
definitely.
To my friends and colleagues, elders and students and friends and brothers, ancestors. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And to all the ancestors in the building.
The men of timber and caliber.
You know, plywood, thank you so much. It's been a journey. I appreciate you guys and for staying through. It's been, I know that sometimes it wasn't easy and you guys came through. Thank you so much. From the entire team now, I'm just representing the team. We really, really appreciate you. And this is the end of NVC 2021. I'm looking forward to next year's. I am looking forward to it because we're going to start planning right now so that by next year, they will come chasing us. You know how it is.
And by next year, we'll compete.
By next, Eric, die this matter. This particular.
We no go agree, yo. We no go agree.
Even if we are calling people to compete, celebrity competition, Eric, we go almost commot you inside. See me, you
no, I have a suggestion. So if you want Eric to compete, let me tell you the potential contestants. So you'd have Lord Frank, you'd have Aide, you'd have Mazzino.
Bring them.
Okay, yes. Maybe we go look for Baba Femi Showolu to come.
You'd also have Femi Branch.
Yeah.
So those are the people that will compete in this area.
Because we like this, who are we? Children?
Well,
who are we in this talk? We are children now. Now when they want to newbie voice over talent.
Bring Diola, bring all of them, come.
Yes.
See how Sheldon they look and like say, Abi, what are they saying?
We are children.
See, I'm a humble I'm a humble person.
Because you are just starting. Who are you in this?
Bring Shewa.
Wait, let me talk to my elders. Yes, well done. Good evening, ma. I don't know which part of the world you are, but you say you have to travel down to Lagos. I just I should greet you. I honor people.
You celebrate grace.
I celebrate grace. I celebrate great grace. You understand? You know, you might be age mate with somebody, but you are not grace mate.
No. Deep stuff. Choke me with the word.
Now, I don't turn out a religious assembly.
Come.
Yes, man.
The word. Choma, I know one.
I'm not coming, no. I just said I should let you people know.
In the spirit of this thing we are saying, can I just give a shout out to the top 5, first of all? If you didn't win, it's not because you were not good enough. It's just because something didn't click today. It will click just
eventually.
And And yes, so eventually, as time passes, it will click.
Why are
Just
you like
but
this?
don't stop working. Don't stop working. Don't stop working. Okay. Don't stop working on yourself. Even like it doesn't matter how far we've come, we are still constantly working on ourselves and learning every day. So if we can keep learning, who are you? Sorry. But yeah, so just do your best and keep going. Congratulations to, but oh yes, congratulations to my top 3 boys. They were like amazing. Yeah. Yes.
Choma, what did you just
my
say?
top 3.
Please say it again.
My top 3. I said congratulations to top 3. They're my top 3. Remember?
You mean it?
Yeah,
You
they
mean
mentored
it?
under me. Yes,
Wow, all of them.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my God, Eric is not finding this funny right now.
Eric,
anyway,
yes.
Eric, allow me to say something to when you're done.
Eric is not finding this funny right now. He's looking away.
But no, congratulations to all of you. And like we said before, seriously, if you tried and you didn't click now, don't give up. The worst thing you do to yourself, actually, is giving up. This is the time to work. That's why the person where they win the competition sometimes, and this is not a you to look at, but sometimes people where they win competition, not be then they blow. So it means that there's still room for you in the industry, and there's so much. Thank you, TSMC. There's so much that you can accomplish. God bless all of you. Oluwaseun, pass the mic to you.
All right, Oluwaseun.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Yes, actually, I also want to give a big shout out, not because he is in my team, but because I think one thing that has impressed me is how he can really achieve a lot if he puts his mind, his heart, his grit, and of course his passion and dedication to it. And of course, I'm talking about Ezekiel Perry. I don't know if he's still here, because last week, I mean, we heard what he did, and trust me, when we were together during the training session, I was not so impressed. I was not happy. It was like, and what will be kind of thing until we heard it, and it's totally blew us away. So Ezekiel, please do not be discouraged. I understand the struggles and the things that you're trying to perfect in terms of the factors. I have mentioned it here before that I do have a factor myself, and I had to work through it consciously. So please don't get discouraged. Don't give up. That the comments, the feedback you got today were not so pleasant does not necessarily mean you were bad. Your voice is lovely, it's beautiful, and if you commit, if you really want this thing, it's not going to come to you on a platter of gold. Actually, this is a platter of gold because you got all the training, you got the feedback, and the errors and the things you need to work on were pointed out to you without being charged a fee. So this is a platter of gold. So I just want you to please work on yourself, and I'll be looking forward and rooting for you, cheering you on, and applauding you in the background. All right, shout out, and of course, congratulations to everybody.
So thank you. Let's just hear from Choma and Seun, and then call it a day. Eric has spoken. Has Eric spoken after the? Eric. Oh, Eric, if I say Eric is not interested to say a word.
Who says?
Okay, no verse. I just want.
Well, first of all, I must say congratulations to all the participants, all the contestants. You guys gave us a good, crazy set of weeks. Ups and downs, almost evicted, making it through round by round, round after round, and then eventually the person who won kick out last week can't become the guest person we end up with crown. I'm grateful to God for the opportunity. This has been great for me. I must say thank you to King E. We dey fight to, hey, we almost didn't do this again because I have to call Choma and say, Choma, I'll go kill this guy. But eventually Everything worked out as planned. A big shout out to your team as well. You know, going out there, getting sponsors, it's not easy. Sponsors, thank you so much. I would like make you give us
We
microphone.
appreciate you now. Thank you so much. God bless
you. But I would like, anyway, we'll discuss that later.
He's saying thank you for believing in the cause. Talk another for like.
Jama, what's your own now? What's your own now? Because,
why you blocking now?
Wait, let me remind you. After last week, none of your teammates, your team members become your team members. They are free for all.
See Vex.
Wow.
Yes. Make I tell you now. All of us give them advice.
Eric, be ready for the next thing I'm going to say. All right.
Wait.
Eric, accept defeat.
Ouch.
Kakalatamata,
This one enter.
I know where you live.
You're right.
But sincerely, it was a bumper ride, and I enjoyed every second of it. The good, the bad, the criticisms, the objections to the criticisms, all the wahala that was involved. You know, it's what makes every good contest what it is. And I am lucky, privileged, and honored to have been part of this. But now let me give you a sign of warning. It not mean say when I go come after my job when I go try am.
He's Eric.
But I'm just being friendly and all. You guys have been awesome, but not near my work. So you guys have been fantastic. My fellow judges,
so awesome, but no near my work.
My fellow judges, when I show me Pepe, when I gang
accurate
up
timekeeper.
You guys have been amazing. I know it's not easy taking out these nights, to be here, your schedules and all of that. You guys are just fantastic. Tolu Lokwe, congratulations. All the contestants, congratulations. At least, if not anything, you guys have learned things that will help you into the future. Easy Perry, I look forward to hearing you because I've been down your road before. And for me to be rated the way I am today, it was a lot of work. So I look forward to seeing you on that ladder as well, if possible. Just to prove a point, I would like you to show Tolu what's up. Remind him that it's not who win competition. It's not who dances to it, it's who takes who home. For me, being
that's an elder speaking.
An ancestor, correction.
Great grace, please note.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate, sir.
You're welcome.
Go on, Mr. Eric.
For me, it was against all the odds that you ended up being the last woman standing, and I appreciate the work. Okay, well, she will see the recording eventually. I appreciate the work you put in. It was wonderful, and I look forward to seeing you doing bigger and better things. You guys, all of you, Charles and Mecca, please now cut soap for me. Give me this voice. What's wrong with you, and Charles? I know what I would do with this voice. Anyway, we'll discuss that later. But you guys were just fantastic. Everyone was fun. Your team, in fact, thank you.
Thank you. Shehu Ajayi, you don't talk, Abi. Shehu Ajayi, are you there? Hello, Mr. Shehu Ajayi. Choma.
Uncle Shehu, sir.
Choma, don't talk now.
I say make
oh my God, Shehu, you just heard my voice.
Now may help me call Shehu now. Why? You know, say my voice now.
Baba, they calculate.
Na money in the that last shoot, how many million? Okay, all right.
So,
go on.
So I'm a humble person.
Oh my word.
Oh no.
You know, I'm a humble.
I'm done.
No, but it's true. I'm a humble person, and I must always
recognize. I did with you on this one. You know.
You humble now. They do Playboy for an Hollywood movie. Humility.
See that movie, maybe say my wife there has a threatening show. say the show is annoying me right now.
I was at home. I was in my house. Anyway, let's not discuss that one. See, let me just quickly do this. Let me quickly do this. It's very important.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Time is of the essence.
I want to humbly appreciate my co-judges.
Oh my God.
From Oluwaseun, who is very succinct with her criticism. She's so accurate, and her consistency is something I really admire.
See consistency today.
I really admire her consistency. Maximus, the first time I heard you, my friend that was recording you, I said, hey, I want to be like you. I want to be like this guy when I prominent voiceover. I've not achieved it yet. I'm still chasing your shadow. But I just want to say that I appreciate the privilege to be beside you. That they put my picture beside you on Instagram as a judge. I'm so touched. I'm so touched, sir. I appreciate my appreciation of you, sir.
I'm so touched.
So, and lastly, but not definitely not the least, my sister, my big sis, Choma BBB Opala. See, you don't know what meeting you has done for me. Meeting you has made me discover that I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of this thing. See, King E is just helping. He's just helping my career. King E is just helping my career. He's my friend. So I'm here. I mean,
you are not worthy, but now you they put for middle for outside for the picture.
It's just helping. It's helping me. It's helping me.
Ah, man.
So I just want to say I appreciate all of you and all the students. See, even if you check, I'm even a member of Voiceover Alumni. Go and check it. Go and check the group. I'm a member. So I'm one of you. I'm one of you. So don't see me on the road and be angry.
Just in case the way you talk affect them, Abi.
Don't see me on the road and be angry. We're all learning. We're all learning. T-code. We'll talk, I'll get your number. You understand?
All right, sir.
We talk about things
you will not collect his code as well.
Like money and the
microphone. We'll collect the code. I'll collect the
microphone. Who go use that first? All this kind of
so we how I'm doing this honor thing now. T-code. You are learning it, Abby. So you have to honor others. Then lastly, this is on a serious note. King E he has been very selfless with this trajectory from doing a voiceover class to doing the voiceover conference, and here's the voiceover competition. King E said something to me that it really touched me. I don't know why I'm so emotional this night. What he said to me, it really touched me. He said, the voiceover changed my life. These were his words. Voiceover changed my life. So I want to use it to change other people's lives. And I'm on this on a serious note. I want to appreciate you, my brother. And I also want to appreciate you for appreciating me enough to put me on poster. And no, honestly, because if you really check it, I'm still learning. So I want to really say thank you to you on behalf of the sponsors. On behalf of everybody that is involved, the judges, they didn't send me, but I'm sending myself and telling you that we appreciate you, sir. You know, we wish we could do it in cash, but we're doing it in kind and in mouth now. Then, all the students, God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The sponsors, you know, we will talk. I will send you my own Zoom link because I want to open school as well. So, you know, we'll talk about this.
You did the mood this night.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you for investing in the lives of voiceover artists. We are overlooked because people only hear us, they hardly see us. But now they are seeing us. We're on YouTube now. You know, we're on YouTube, we're doing things on Instagram. So I'm so proud to be part of this movement. Thank you so much. God bless you. And God bless you. I'm done now. I promise I'm done.
Sheon Ajayi, we would also like to thank you. I mean, in your busy schedule, you're very busy schedule. You make out time.
What's going on?
Buses, you are video chatting everybody and giving opinion, even in the bus, in the train, inside set, on top of toilet. We have seen you in many ways. You have eaten dinner, breakfast. We have watched
with various colors of hair.
Various.
Get the day where the hair green. I say waiting there. Plants on the grow for this hair.
As the phone calls are coming in, you know, other conversations are going on. You are championing this one. So your battery would die. You will ask for charger. You'll be 2%. You still be listening to give feedback.
Thank you, my sister. That was a story.
Your labor of love is not ignored. It's not noticed. So we are very grateful. We appreciate you. People like you have come now. You're looking for how to overthrow all of us. We appreciate you. We have been seeing how you are really working really hard and you are gathering more people.
What is going on?
We are very appreciative of you. In fact, people like you that used to make us to wake up that remember that they will take the work from your hand. We'll now see. We're grateful to you.
Oh my God.
We thank you so much. In fact, King E, you are really a king. I can see your throne and all the awards you have won behind you. We appreciate you. The days that network did not greet you borrow wife's network, borrow family network, we appreciate you. You wanted to stay steady and you have stayed steady by hook or by crook, whether you tip the network or you don't tip up, we still appreciate you. The days that you wake up in the morning and you feel like you should bite somebody's head off and you'll be DMing us so that we can insult them for you, we appreciate you. We thank the sponsors in this journey. We bless God for your lives. We pray that God will give you even more so that next time you also appreciate the judges in kind and in cash. And we appreciate all of you for, you know, when something is a virgin, some people that don't have sense, they run. But there are people like you that say, virgin, me prospect. So you pursue the virgin. This is our birthing debut of this.
This night is confusing me. What's happening?
What is going on?
What's going on, God?
We'd like to say, please, I'm thanking sponsors.
All right, no,
you can follow us on Instagram and social media. If you just go to the voice workshop, you will see all our handles. Then in case, God bless you, and then it touches your spirit. Those justice, we didn't have name, but now we have. Let's bless them. You will find us. We are very near to you. King E, as you have kept awake in the days that you were sleeping up and handed off to Eric Maximus and held on the fort, we appreciate you. The days that you forget to send us the link, then you call us and say, hello, why are you not on? We will not say, say delete. We appreciate you. Eric the Maximus, you have been the Maximus and you will stay the Maximus. Nobody will maximize you. Nobody will supersede your Maximus. Your Maximus.
Your Maximus will continue to Maximus.
If you don't get it, leave it. Forget it. Yes. Oluwa Sheun. There's a reason they separated your name from Sheun. Oluwa Sheun. Olu Shegun. We appreciate you. May the Lord continue to be graceful that he brought you to this world. The
Amen.
days that we are trying to mind our mouths, Oluwaseun will give them. Just like we are removing the skills small. Oluwaseun will just come here and pour the salt. And now do. We appreciate you because you see all these things that you did have helped to move their career. So people had sleepless night. They stayed awake to work on themselves. It's because of some of the things she said. I mean, some of us thought that our mouths were bad, but clearly, some people don't have better qualification and vocabulary to express. And you were just amazement. So you have come. I'm so proud of the voice artist that you are. You can see that in the course of this, there are a lot of ladies that were trying to sound like you. They worked really hard. Some of them fell on the wayside, but at least some of them fell in good soil. Like Olufumi, she have come all this way. It's just that it's not network that affected her today. But then there is hope. She have shown us that she have potential. So we just say a big thank you to all of you. God be good to you. So Tolulope, when Tolulope is, I don't see, when God wants to bless somebody, they say, the Bible says it uses the weak to confound the wise, and the foolishness of the world to confound me. So we're foolish, I didn't say you are foolish. It's just that when Tolulope started, Tolulope did not have script. Then listening to other people, Tolulope created 2 scripts. Then he fell for one. Then that one almost fell him back. Then this one, you people were there, Eric and Sheung and Kingi. That yesterday, Tolulope have not sent script because Tolulope did not have script. Am I lying? But look at him. The scriptless one became the winner of the something. You understand? So it's only God that can
wait.
do it.
The scriptless one became scripted.
It became the script. That is the truth. Because he did not just listen to what we say and just say, some people that they hear us, they'll be doing us work. I know that their video is not showing, our video that is showing. The ones that they will insult Kingi after the program, the ones that they will sit and be doing the powder, be asking which direction to blow the powder. The ones that will be asking Babalawo, alligator pepper and chameleon pupu at the back of the left side of the mouth. But God is watching all of them. We're just grateful that the opportunity came and we all took advantage. May the Lord take advantage of you in the right light in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
It can't see me this one this night.
Amen. Amen.
But thank you everyone. Thank you.
I'm done.
Thank you, Shimon. I mean, I was telling someone, I say, see, sometimes now the people where say you get, I make you the show ski. You know what's in show ski mean? And having y'all, Choma, Eric, Shewajai, Oluwaseun, knowing that I can call on you guys, or we can call on you and you show up, is one of the
just call my name.
It gives us confidence to make some moves, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please follow Oluwaseun at oluwaseun.r.olusegun on Instagram and all social media platforms. Eric Tus Maximus on Eric Maximus.
Erictus _Maximus.
_Maximus on Instagram. Please follow these guys. You'll learn a whole lot. And Choma BBB on Instagram as well and on all social media platforms. Choma, waiting to happen. Why you don't start? Waiting they come for your mind now. This Choma. All right.
It's just sorry, you asked me. Eric Susman. Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
All right, I'm not good talk.
Choma, you remember that I had to move that thing around, right?
I'm not good talk.
Okay.
And of course, Sheung_Ajayi on Instagram and all social media platforms. Thank you so much. Follow these guys. They are doing
_Ajayi.
I think say _D. All right. Sorry.
It's _Sheung
Sheung Ajayi. Sorry, underscore. Okay.
Wait, I
because he
forgot
did
to
front.
recognize somebody. I forgot to recognize somebody.
Who's that?
Blessing.
Oh,
wife.
Blessing. Help.
Thank you for tolerating this man.
Yes.
Because I know he would have been driving you insane. I was watching a video this morning of when we hung out to your house. Oh, blessing. God bless you.
God bless you.
Blessing, you are a blessing. May the Lord continue to cause you to be a blessing. May your blessing shine forth, and may you experience the blessing that you are.
That is for the blessing for. Okay, right. Thank you so much.
No one acknowledged your wife.
Thank you.
Big
up to my wife. She of course at some point. But first of all, she likes to hear my voice. All right. But then aside that, you can't reach one time maybe say she no can know. Sometimes they disturb her. I play something for her. I record. I don't hear her like 50 times. She's tired, ear fatigue, but she still loves me. She go say no problem. You know what I go do? I have
signed. They manage you.
I have signed the deal already, so there's no going back. So, but seriously, I want to appreciate my wife, Blessing Emmanuel Macaulay Apemike. No, Apemike no this. She don't hear that one. She's not. All right, but really. But really, thank you so much, darling, for everything you're doing and the support.
And the data that you borrow him from time to time when it goes up.
Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. Thank you so much. I mean, they say behind or beside or with every successful man.
In front of,
you know, all around, because that's this, you know, to complete all around. Every successful man is a woman, and I appreciate all you're doing. Thank you so much, darling. All right, thank you, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Macaulay Apemike. I'm a voice-over actor. I'm also a creative entrepreneur, and at Kingi Apemike on social media. You can also follow our business, all right, at Voiceover Workshop, at the Voiceover Conference, and of course, at Nigerian Voice Acting Contest. Thank you so much. And God bless your week. And from me to you, remember, talk is cheap. Peace out. But your voice.
Don't go now.
Bye.
Don't go now. So
right.
Wait, can we be having fellowship after this? Can we be having fellowship every Sunday after this?
now for finale, they talk of fellowship.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
What will I do with my Sunday evenings now?
We'll find something.
I will go back to reality.
All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you very much.